What is happening, guys? Welcome back. So the last video went down really well. We got a lot done to the workshop. A lot of progress was made, but in this one hopefully there's going to be even more go on, because as ever the week has changed completely to the plan that we had, for various different reasons. My dad rang me yesterday morning to say that my grandma passed away a few weeks ago, and just to say that she'd left me a little bit of money, and he was going to send me over, which is nice. So thank you very much to grandmother. And that money now means that we can board the walls of the workshop. So Sparky is booked in and coming this Friday, which was going to be a nice, easy enough week just to get a few bits done and sorted out. But that now means we've got to insulate the walls, board the walls by Friday morning. Yeah, so absolute chaos. I've ordered the boards and hopefully they'll be here at some point later on today. But what I'm doing now is I've just come over to the farm. I'm going to get the trusty loader out again, because it is an absolute mud bath over at the house where the drive has been done. So I want to go and put some stone down on the floor to form sort of a driveway, or at least that is the plan for today. It's going to be painful because it's a 20-minute drive from the farm to home. Oh look, someone's even put the forks in it already, which are what I need. It's a 20-minute drive from the farm to home, and I've got to drive from the house back to the farm to pick a bucket of stone up, to go back to spread it, to come back. It's going to take all day, but we will get there. So we'll jump in this, head home, make a start, get the drive sorted out, and then my dad came over yesterday to help me get the roof on, but I couldn't get the loader yesterday because it was being used. So we got 3 sheets on. We've still got 2 to do, which we'll use this for this afternoon, which is what I want the forks for, to finish the roof off. So yeah, chaotic week as ever. Let's get into it. Good morning. So yesterday was an absolutely mega day. First thing that we did was we went and got the loader, and we've got this down here. It might not look any different, it might still look muddy, but what we've done is created a bit of a roadway leading up to the workshop with road planings. So Abigail's father buys road planings there's a massive mound for him at the farm, to maintain the roads on the farm, and Abby worked it out, it's 8.2 tonne of road planings, which gets us just past the door. You can see the difference from like how muddy and bad it still is. They're down on the floor anyway, making it much better. I do need more. I just had to take the loader back because we ran out of time, and I need to go around and whacker this, get it all nice and solid, nice and flat, so we can still drive on it. But at the minute it's down, and it means that I'm not walking mud everywhere like I was before. And in another major milestone, my dad couldn't come and help me again yesterday because he's not very well. He's woke up not very well yesterday morning, but we had the loader, and myself and Abigail got the roof done. So the roof is finally on. Might not have all the fixings in it, it's not got all the ridge on it, but the roof is on anyway. We are essentially roofed, if that is a thing. What I did last night, which I tried doing in the dark and gave up about 7:30 because I just couldn't take it anymore because it was annoying me, was we started framing these walls out, and we're going to get, the aim is today to get the whole thing boarded and get the all the breathable membrane round as well. And then as soon as we've got that done, we need to go into the cattery, which is that dilapidated building just there, dig out the insulation and start insulating the building. And we've got another 60 sheets of OSB which we're going to use to line the walls, and then yeah, give us a decent substrate to paint. The roof I've got an idea for, which I've ordered something for. Not the best, not the worst, hopefully it'll work. But anyway, GoPro's there, let's crack on. apparently if you want a GoPro to take a video of something, you have to press record on video, not on photo. So unfortunately I pressed, it's take a photo instead of take a video of the bit that we've just done. So as you've seen by that bit, we've got it all boarded out on the outside, and myself and Abigail again yesterday managed to get all of the membrane on. So the house wrap breathable membrane is all the way around now. I need to go back around and tape all the joints and sort all those out and tidy it up a bit, but the house wrap is on all the way around. So technically, apart from the 2 doors, we are watertight. Obviously it's 2 big holes in it, so it's not properly watertight, but essentially if it rained working in here, I'm not going to get too wet now. So that bit is done. We got done yesterday afternoon. Very, 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 very annoying to do because the wind was absolutely horrendous. And as you can see in the background, I've made a start and I've already insulated and boarded out parts of the walls, and we're now running around and insulating the rest of it. Now at the bottom, the boards, obviously the concrete surface is slightly out. So what we're doing is we're going around with expanding foam to seal the bottom of these boards up, and then we're filling them with the quilt insulation down there, OSB over the top, and then we've just got to carry on do the higher up pieces and everything. But yeah, I am very tired. This is some graft getting this done in the time that we're trying to get it done. So I need to get back on with this. Sparkies are here. I think they're coming at 8 AM Friday morning. It's currently 9 AM Wednesday morning. This all needs to be boarded, and really we need to have the ceiling all done as well. So it's going to be a big couple of days. No more messing. GoPro on. Let's hit it. So, apologies, I've not picked the camera up for a few days and done any sort of to camera stuff. We've only just thrown it on time lapse just to try and get some stuff done. This week has been one of the busiest weeks I've had in a very, 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 very long time. We managed to get, as you've already seen by all, we've managed to get 8 tonne of stone down to create a roadway, so we're no longer walking mud everywhere, which is amazing. We have got the roof all on and done, apart from I need to still get the ridge on because I've just not had the time. All of the outside is boarded, the house wrap is all on, or the breathable membrane. Still need to take the joins, as I've mentioned. That is all done outside. Inside, we've got the insulation in the walls. The walls are boarded for the most part. There's a couple of little bits still to sort out, and that end still needs sorting out as well. But we're not worried about that. I've also sorted the roof out. So, with the roof, I haven't explained what I did or what I've done. Was we had the roof timbers running that way, long ways on the building. We've put lath, as you might be able to, I don't know if you're able to see, I've got a light here. You might be able to see the little indents. We've ran lath at 90 degrees to those. We've then put 200mm quilt insulation over the top of those so that the lath holds it up there. And then this that I've put on is it's designed for separating aggregates. It's a membrane that's, pull it in the light, that's designed for separating aggregates. You can see it looks like that. Designed for separating aggregates in the ground when you're doing roadways and things like that. It was the cheapest thing I could find that would take a staple well. Was black, so that the roof sort of blends. We'll paint the steels up there all black as well. And it looks a little bit like bin bags have been stapled up to the roof, but it does a job. We're going to be warm. The ceiling, I think, when the lights are on, the walls are painted. I don't think you're really going to notice it, or I'm hoping you're not. Anyway, so we did that lot. As you might be able to see, the electricians have made a start as well. Cal Electrical came over. Massive thank you to the guys for coming over and doing that. Subscribers that contacted me the very first episode said they wanted to come and give us a hand. So yeah, they've been over doing that. Thank you guys for coming over. There'll be more on them in the next episode. We didn't really film a lot when they were here the other day. So we'll film and talk more about them when they're back Thursday next week. I have down there, you might be able to see her. We brought the T5 back. Its new number plate on, which Abigail bought me for Christmas. We brought that back. We've had it in the workshop and we got it in a sort of position. We've got it, because of the roof, we've got it as far over as we can go with the pitch of the roof to still be able to get full lift on the van. We have set out and worked out what we're going to do with the toilet and the kitchen area. They are hopefully going to be nice and easy. We've set out where the toolboxes are all going to go. The ramp is all set out. And what we've got to do in the next one, I've marked out on the floor. I don't know if you see it, the blue marks on the floor. We've got to cut a 4 metre by 3 metre area out of this pad, out of this floor, to pour new concrete for the lift, because this concrete it'd be thick enough and it'd do a job to hold the lift, but where I want it is too close to the joint on the concrete. So we've got to cut a 4 metre by 3 metre pad out. We've got to dig down another 100mm, and then we've got to pour new concrete. Monday, I'm going to go and get the grinder to grind the tamping on this floor and get that flat. And I had a phone call saying that hopefully the roller shutter is going to be going in next week. And at some point in the next hour, as soon as possible really, we need to make a trip down to get the personnel door, which has very, very kindly been donated to me by Rusty Lee, who you might know from the T5 series with the swivel bases and things. He's got one that he said I can have. I just need to go down and pick it up. But major progress on the workshop this week. It feels absolutely amazing that we've got a watertight, apart from that, watertight-ish, we're not going to get rained on, building. Yeah, it feels absolutely incredible. And I just keep coming up and standing in here, and it's so surreal. I've dreamt of this moment, or dreamt of having a unit in my garden for pretty much as long as I can remember. I'd say at least 20 years, and yeah, it's finally happening, and I'm so excited to get moved in. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, guys. We'll be back on doing more stuff to the workshop in the next episode. I'm going to have a well-deserved day off tomorrow. I'm going to go take the van out to a little show, have a mooch around with some friends and have a bit of a chill out. But we'll be back on it Monday morning, which is where I'll catch up with you after this video. So, hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Until next time, enjoy.